G'day guys, what is up? Dr. Unexplained here once again, and yes, the doctor is in the house. So today we have another episode of Hey Doc, What's in the Box? And today's episode is one of my favourite episodes to do. Not just is it more Funko Pops arriving from SDCC or ones I've ordered online. Today is the arrival of the Fearsome Figures Terabots. As you can see, it arrived this morning. Delivery from the US, not too bad. I'll link to Fearsome Figures down in the description below. But let's find out what was in the box. I really enjoy Fearsome Figures Terabots, mainly because you actually get pretty decent value for money. Previously they've been $100 every time I've released it, which equates to about 140-ish Australian, and then you add shipping on top of that. Due to the level of signatures and memorabilia you're about to get out of these, they've had to put the price up to 120. So I paid roughly about 200 Australian dollars to have this shipped all the way from Fearsome Figures to us. And no doubt I'll get more than that value back, and that's something I really like about Fearsome Figures. So as I said, I'll link to them down below, and make sure you go and check them out, because they've also recently released in 80s box, which I also have my eye on. You know, from the videos we've seen on YouTube and stuff, good value for money in that one as well. Let's dig into this box, which weighs about 3 pounds, and we'll turn around and have a look what's in the box and show you why this is worth your money. Alright, so as you can see, trusty knife, because safety first. Let's get into it and find out what's in the box. So just as I'm cutting it open, I think that my delivery lady is getting sick of coming here to my place to deliver everything that I've ordered, because recently the SDCC was on, and I'm in a little bit silly with the 3 or 4, 5 or 6, maybe 7 places that I've ordered from, and went a little bit silly ordering from them. And so last week I'm pretty sure she came here every day to deliver something, and today she arrived with my Marvel Collector boxes, which all the stuff's going up on my website .unexplained.com. If you missed out on any of that, you can go on there and get some of the merchandise that was in the Captain America box. Also, you can find it on my eBay account. But yeah, she also arrived with this, which I dropped everything else, kicked the kids off to school, and turned around and came in here to record it. So let's find out what's in the Fearsome Figures box for this month. Another good thing about Fearsome Figures, and it's not just because it's coming from America, but every time I pack the box, it's really, really well packed. I've received autographed Funko Pops and a lot of other awesome autographed memorabilia from them, and never an issue because of how well they pack the box. So if you're looking for somewhere that packs well, where you can't guarantee perfect condition, especially with shipping. Like, I can't even guarantee perfect condition shipping an envelope down the road. But if you want really, really good, well packaged material, Fearsome Figures is your way to go. So we started, some bubble wrap, some paper, some more paper, probably almost enough paper to turn around and wallpaper my house. But you would never complain about that, would you? Because that means good, decent packaging. Now let's just have a look through. I'm trying to find my cheat sheet. There it is. So let me just show you this. Their cheat sheets have also gotten better. I'm one of those people who I don't go on the internet and point out people's grammar or their their spelling mistakes, but their first cheat sheet did have a spelling mistake on it, and because I'd been talking to Nick from Fearsome Figures, I couldn't help but point it out. But they've gotten a lot better and a lot bigger. So here's the cheat sheet for this month. So as I said, it's $120 for the box. You're going to get 3 of these things below, or 4 if you've got a bonus item. So it's got the possible autographs from The Shining, Phantasm, Tales from the Crypt, and Son of Frankenstein. So especially if these movies that you really enjoy, I completely suggest to get the Fearsome Figures Terrorbots. It doesn't look like this box is big enough for Funko Pop, so the one thing I was hoping for, especially being a Funko Pop collector, was the Annabelle signature right there. But that's alright, because Fearsome Figures and Horror Signatures, they do have a lot of autographed memorabilia on their website, so I might have to bite the bullet and go on and order it anyway. I didn't want to order anything before I got the box, because especially with the conversion rate with Australian dollars and US dollars, it would have cost a fortune, especially if I got what I was about to order in the spot. So, you know. Anyway, that's enough of me blabbering away. No one cares. Let's get into what's in the box. Alright, so the first thing, it says caution, shut objects inside. It doesn't come with the Dr. Unexplained sticker. That's mainly because of the green screen behind me, so it's taking the green off the sticker away. But you can put in my background there. But I mean, you get the picture. Once again, really well packaged. It's a bit iffy about just like reaching my hand in. Don't want to cut it off, because then it would be a real fearsome video that I put up. Anyway, let's cut into it. Just quickly, before I get into it, another good thing about Fearsome Figures is all of their autograph stuff. I don't mean to wave the knife at you. All of their autograph stuff comes Beckett authenticated, and Beckett's one of the best authenticators in the world. And it's really good that it comes with that, because there are businesses online who turn around and can be pretty dodgy. But with the Beckett authentication, first of all, you know that shit's real. Secondly, you could go on at any time, type in your numbers, and just verify that it's real if you don't believe it. But that's why I do highly recommend Fearsome Figures and the Horror Signatures. So, first things first, let's open that up. Alright, it's the Chinese cleaver. It's a pretty good one. I'm not game enough to try to rip it out of there, because I'm quite an accident prone person, so I'm able to try to rip it out of there and turn around and cut my hand off while doing it. So for everyone's safety and so that YouTube don't ban me, let's just not rip it out of there and pretend we did. So that's the first piece. So let's sit that down nicely. So second piece, and I know I keep raving on about how good Fearsome Figures is, but another good thing is, as you turn around and as you'll see, everything is polybagged, because they acknowledge that a lot of people do these as a mystery box to turn around for YouTube and stuff, and so it's their way of keeping the mystery going a bit longer. So let's put it through there. This isn't the sharpest knife, but I do have kids, and so a lot of my knives aren't sharp, because if they're anything like their dad, they'll be accident prone too, and last thing I need is for them to be cutting fingers off. So let's rip that open, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so that way's up, so let me, Fujifilm. Let me turn around and show you guys first without that falling down. Alright, so it looks like Son of Frankenstein. That'll be Donnie Donegan from memory. Sorry for all the glare. Son of Frankenstein. Peter von Frankenstein, 1939. That's pretty impressive. Really like that. And another thing I like, once again, about Fearsome Figures, is you can, I don't know if you can see it, but on the back, it's actually good quality paper. It's on Fujifilm paper, which means that it's not just half-assed, let's make a lot of money from this print. It's actually pretty good, and as you can see, back it authenticated, so that way, so there's the sticker there, which you confirm with the COA on the back, and then you can go to their website and type it in, and away you go, just to authenticate it. Fortunately, doesn't look like I got any bonus items, which would have been cool. Got some more bubble wrap though, and hopefully one day, if I keep mentioning the name Fearsome Figures over and over, they'll one day send me one of their hats, because I like their hats. As you can tell, I'm a hat person, so if I keep mentioning it over and over, hopefully in my next box I'll turn and go, let's shut them up and send them a hat. Alright, so final piece, as you can see, box empty now. Let's put that there on the other side to all the other rubbish, because that's how I roll. Let's go there, try not to cut my finger. So let's cut this bit open. I've been noticing recently, yep, now I'm using that as a rubbish bin. I've been noticing recently a lot more YouTube channels starting up and showcasing the Fearsome Figures mystery boxes, which is pretty cool. Like, you know, because Fearsome Figures and Horror Signatures do an awesome job, and seeing others get into opening it, it's always a good thing, because it will turn around and showcase what Fearsome Figures does, and you know, hopefully more people will go buy from them, because you get really good value for money with everything you do. So this one, I could certificate number on the back, the COA. So for our final piece, let's have a look at what we got. Looks like John Turkel from The Shining. The Shining is one of my favourite movies, and so that's a really, really awesome piece. Good evening, Mr. Torrance. What is it, sir? Oh, what it be, sir? I mean, can't read cursive writing. But anyway, so he plays Lloyd, the bartender, in The Shining. And there you go. So, where'd I put everything else? So the two pictures, Son of Frankenstein and The Shining. And then the knife that I don't want to get close to, because as I said, very accident prone. It's very good that it's actually a real cleaver. I mean, I wouldn't trust me with it, but you know. So there's all our stuff from the Fearsome Figures and Horror Signatures Terror Box for this month. I think I will be going on pretty soon to turn around and get the 80s box, and the delivery isn't too bad. I mean, it took roughly about 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks to get here, which isn't too bad. One thing is, I noticed it's about $30 American to send it from America to here, which I don't know how the Americans feel about that, but here in Australia, that's really good because it cost me $15 just to turn around and send 2 pops from where I am to like 3 streets away. Well, not 3 streets I would have driven it, but you know, to the next state it's about $15-20 just to do that. And so, you know, $30 from America to here, very impressive. Anyway, that's been another episode of Hey Doc, What's in the Box? Hopefully you've enjoyed what is in the box and you get to Fearsome Figures, which I'll link in the description below to turn around and order your own Terabots. Good luck on the bonus item, and if you get the signed Annabelle pop or a signed pop, let me know. Yeah, I'll see you next time when we turn around and do hopefully the 80s box, if nothing bigger comes in beforehand. Thanks for joining us. Have a good day.